Well, my name's John B. Pennymore, same as my daddy and his daddy before. I never saw Granddaddy round here. They only come to town about twice a year. I buy on the Ronnie's and some Carnival line. Everybody knows that it made moonshine. The revenue man, Granddad Dad, headed up the holler with everything he had. For my time, but I've been told you never come back from Copperhead Road. Hey! At a Mason's Lodge. Charged your can of sheriff painted on the side. Gave a quick shot of crime and then looked inside. Well, in my uncle drove an engine down. Oh, I still remember that rumbling sound. Come around in the middle of the night. Burning down Copperhead Road. Whoa! For the army on my birthday. I know I dressed first round anyway. Done 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. I come home, I had a brand new plan. They see for Colombia, Mexico. Planted in a holler down Copperhead Road. Hit road.
The Lobster Festival.
We would like to thank Peter Newton and the festival for having us again.
Absolutely. And we would also like to thank these sound guys over here.
Yeah, unbelievable.
For making our lives so easy.
Yeah, that's Ed and Dennis.
Ed and Dennis.
Right.
Big hand for Ed and Dennis over here.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the Wizard of Oz behind the tent there, right guys?
They're going on tour with us.
So this next tune is a true story, and it was such a good story. I decided that I would turn it into a song. Midwinter on the open ocean, dawn came cold and clear. Two dory men rowed out alone, and they watched their schooner disappear. Made it up their troughs, you know they'd made a morning set. And merciless across the waves, the Grand Bank fog rode grand. Lost his hands, his life to guarantee. Captain Blackburn, he's lost his hands, he gave them to the sea. And they searched the North Atlantic as day returned to night. Far off on the horizon, you know they glimpsed a riding light. Their muscles to the oars, or safety near at last. When merciless across the waves came the Grand Bank's icy blast. Of Captain Blackburn, he's lost his hands, his life to guarantee. Yeah, Captain Blackburn, he's lost his hands, and he gave them to the sea. Well, all hopes of safety had blown away, the men could do no more but risk a chance at shelter on remote and rocky shores. One would not survive the cold, and he perished in the fight. Howard Blackburn, he battled on through the frozen Grand Bank's night. Oh, Captain Blackburn, he's lost his hands, his life to guarantee. Oh no, Captain Blackburn, he's lost his hands, and he gave them to the sea. spend the rest of my life playing music and having a good time. And somebody said,
I like
"How-
that.
Yeah. How do you know if you have enough money?" And I said, I don't. I only know that I have this much money, so it's going to have to be enough. So that's my message on retirement. How you doing there, Hank? You got that? You got that thing ready to go?
I like your message.
All right, you like
I'm
the
ready to
message?
go. Yeah, let's do that Galway Girl. It's a Steve Earle tune. And I'm gonna need all the help I can get on this one, but here we go. Well, I took a stroll down an old long walk. Met a little girl and we stopped to talk. I found softly, but I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? I didn't know then I'd be taking the world. I'm a salty prom with the Galway girl. Hey! We were halfway there when the rain came down. She asked me up to a flat downtown, fine soft day, and I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? Well, I took her hand, give her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. Well, when I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. But ask you, friend, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? Well, I travel around, I've been all over this world, 'cause I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Hey!
Love is real, not fade away. Love is real, not fade away.
Lights.
Don't drink the brown Gatorade.
You got the yellow gator in it?
Well, in a minute.
Impressive. So let's check them out. Well, thank you. Both of you to the Lobster Festival. Take a photo with a giant lobster. There's some people standing outside of it right now. Visit the arts and craft tent, eat a lobster or
Everybody to the I don't know how many annual lobster festivals. We hope you're eating a lot of lobster because we know that they want to break their record for number of lobsters killed this year. And
the recyclables
sorry that we've
are
got
just
shade and
starting
you
up.
don't.
They sound like a
But
great
there
band.
is
I've been hearing them
some
practice
shade over
all
there
morning.
and a nice breeze.
Please join us. You can
That's
hear
the
it
best
everywhere.
we can
There's
offer.
nice seating right in front of them. Check them out.
We are the Returnables.
Returnables. I said recyclables.
And,
Returnables.
3 years ago, after a 20 some odd year hiatus, 30-year hiatus.
I think it was the 50th anniversary of Woodstock and the 30th anniversary of our hiatus.
Our hiatus, anyways. We got back together and we had so much fun. We kept on playing, so we're happy to be here and playing music for you today.
Nice job. Thank you, Frank.
Shall we? Yeah. Well, when you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair and you're talking to some rich folk that you know, well, I hope you won't see me in my ragged company. You know I could never be alone. Take me down, Susan, take me down. I'm an everything on the queen of the underground. Sweet red flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave.
we love to sing. You want one, Hank? Go!
Hello there. How are you? Oh, okay. Yeah, fine, huh? Yeah. You're a good one. Yes, you are. Yeah. You're a good one. You a donkey? Are you a donkey? How about you? You're a donkey. You're a donkey. You're Flicka. Mini horse. Hello, Flicka. Yeah, Flicka, that's you. Yes. Holstein Sears. Spank and Crank. Yeah, there we go. Right next to Flicka. Yeah, you just vegging out, huh? Rex rabbits. Bunnies. 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 Rex rabbits.
I was tired.
This one's curious. They're coming over. Might get pecked by this one now. They probably got a little pecker.
It's too small for them now, unfortunately.
I'll try it.
Nights are regularly scheduled for the
Hell, well, farmer and Felix well, and let it he had a wife and she gave him well, let it came to him at the flower, let over to wife and I want to now, so the timberly hoisted her up on his hump, on the hell with her he jumped, chain. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. Pick up a stick and she fashioned the brain. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. Two little devils on top of a wall. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. She should go back and she ran her a soul. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. Lily Polera, Lera, Polly Pola. Lera, Lily Polera, Lera, Polly Pola. So the devil he hoisted her back on his hump. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. Back up to earth with hurry to jump. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. Lera, Lera, Lily Polera, Lera, Lera, Polly Pola. Lera, Lera, Lily Polera, Lera, Lera, Polly Pola. Now I've been the devil for all of my life. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. Never knew hell until I met your wife. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. Lera, Lera, Lily Polera, Lera, Lera, Polly Pola. Lera, Lera, Lily Polera, Lera, Lera, Polly Pola. She said no, I've been on a spree. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. I lost her life in debauchery. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. Be a demon and not be your tears. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. I'll see you again in a couple of years. Lily Polera, Polly Pola. Lera, Lera, Lily Polera, Lera, Lera, Polly Pola. Lera, Lera, Lily Polera, Lera, Lera, Polly Pola. Lera, Lera, Lily Polera, Lera, Lera, Polly Pola. Lera, Lera, Lily Polera.
Terrible rocks. I mean, if you don't have great shoes, this stuff is going to cut.
It's like where they filmed Wuthering Heights. Sailing off the point. That's better. Yes, the water's blue. Really blue. Lobster traps? Guess so. Bird, bird, bird is the word. Bird is the word. Bird, 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 bird is the word. Bird, 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 bird. Now this is what I call Rocky Coast. Sailing.
Home to the Booth Bay Harbor Yacht Club. Most of the boats that are moored in there belong to the membership. There's often over 100 boats moored in there during the high season. Things are pretty bustling here from 4th of July through Labor Day. And it does slow down abruptly. By the time we get to October, you don't find much here except for the commercial boats in the water. Really just the lobster boats remain. By the shipyard now. This is the Booth Bay Harbor shipyard. They do a lot of boat repair and restoration work. They can haul some big boats. They have a small travel lift. They have 2 railways as well. In the large rail, there's a schooner, the Isaac Evans. The Isaac was part of the Rockland Windjammer fleet for quite some time, so she took part in the passenger trade. Been in here for some restorative work over the last couple of seasons. It was originally built for the commercial fishing industry as a scallop dragger. Tiny island to the right of us, right in the middle of the inner harbor, is appropriately named Harbor Island. Got 3 cottages on the island with water and electric utilities. They didn't have too far to go with the piping. And then lastly here, off to our left, we're going to pass by the end of the Tugboat Inn. Towards the top of the building is where they have their rooftop patio and bar. A lot of the units that are here are built entirely out over the water. It's all on a big pier. So as we come around the end of the tugboat pier, we're going to head to our berth. And as we enter the slipway, you just want to make sure that you have your hands and arms nice and safe inside the rails of the boat. We do graze up against the pilings a bit coming in. Also give us just a moment or two and a little bit of room to get all tied and secure. I'll let you know via the PA when it's safe to disembark. On behalf of all of us at Captain Fish's and of course Katie and everybody at Project Puffin who's behind the scenes, we all say thanks for coming on board with us here this morning. Going to be all tied up and squared away in just a couple of moments now.
There's the pink lady. Getting ready for the next departure, I think. Yeah, people are sitting down. See Harbor Island.
Freshwater lakes, ponds, and river systems as well. That point is called McCowan Point. Rock, and we were rewarded with some really good bird watching here today. I hope you folks are all able to enjoy your time out and underway with us. You are going to be around for a while. If you're here through the weekend, check out the schedule of cruises. We have lots of different ones. We're always going to different areas, covering different territory. When we're not heading over to Eastern Egg Rock, we're doing lots of sightseeing tours. We're kind of kicking in around the shore, close to the islands and the lighthouses. Whale watching is daily aboard our sister ship, the Harbor Princess. Tickets and information for any of the tours are available right at the head of the ramp at the red and white booth where we tie up at Pier 7. You can swing by there and chat with Carrie. She's happy to answer any questions you have and get you any tickets you need. There's also information and direct booking of tickets available on our website at mainewhales.com. Oh, we got a bald eagle to add to our tally here. Nothing ends until we're back at the dock at 1 o'clock. Right over that little power boat from left to right. That's a big bald eagle, fully mature bird. You can see that beautiful white tail as it flies away. That 72-inch wingspan. Going towards our 2 o'clock. How about that, Katie? A bald eagle to add to the trip as well. That's incredible. A lot of diversity here on this ride this morning. That was great. So you just never know, folks. Truly, it is always a mixed bag. And merchandise that she has down there. She's available until we get back up inside the no wake zone, and then she'll start to close things down the closer we get to the dock. She'll be putting things away. About 23 minutes here total time until we're dockside and tied up. Right around 12:30, a little after. We shut off just a couple minutes late. Not going to take that time away from you folks at all. That 12:33.
Something pumping related, now is the time. We also have a visitor center in Rockland. It is open every day of the week, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Rockland is about an hour north of here. And we have some programming that will also be taking place. Well, first in Rockland in the Visitor Center, we have a gift shop that has a full inventory of everything puffin related that we sell. We also have a room in the back to support exhibits, and we also have a documentary that we can put on for you as well. And we have programming, educational programming that we have going on right now. So on Friday, tomorrow, my good friend and fellow naturalist Kat will be leading a guided bird walk called Birding in Greenland. And it won't be seabirds, it'll be mostly songbirds, but still a fun time. That'll be at our top wildlife sanctuary in Bremen, Maine. And if you're interested, you can check out seabirdinstitute.audubon.org. That will have more information about the Seabird Institute and Project Puffin as a whole, but also it'll have all of our events listed that you can then register for through that website. So again, that is seabirdinstitute.audubon.org. If you're not able to buy anything downstairs and you're not able to go to Rockland, then the next best thing is to check out our online store, shop.projectpuffin.org. We try to update it as best as we can, but sometimes things get lost in the cracks. So I would definitely recommend buying something in the boat. If you can't do that, getting something in Rockland. And if you can't do that, final resort, the online store, which is again shop.projectpuffin.org. I'm trying to repeat all the URLs for you because there's so many that I'm suddenly throwing at you. But again, I'll be opening up a store downstairs in a few minutes. All the proceeds from the store go back to supporting Project Puffin. It will be closed by the time we are all leaving, so check it out sooner rather than later. But that is where I'll be if you have any questions or would like to buy anything. And thank you all for joining us today. It was a lovely day at Eastern Egg Rock. Enjoy the rest of your journey back. Are those more shearwaters?
You know, I was just taking a good look at that, Katie. I think that is a Jaeger.
Okay. That's even cooler.
Yeah, it's super cool. I just wanted to make sure to really get a good look before I called it. But that flight pattern and that behavior, the kind of harassing behavior, that's a parasitic Jaeger. So these are really cool birds. They're, well, depending on how you look at it, point of view. Cool because they're not typically this close to shore. That would be a bird you would pick up usually 50, 60 miles out offshore. But they actually don't get any of their own food. They're a kleptoparasite, so they exhibit kleptoparasitic behavior, and they just will come in and chase other birds, try to get them to drop food so they can take it for themselves. So kind of the bullies of the bird world, at least as far as the pelagics are concerned, I guess. All right, watch your balance here, folks. We're coming to the end of this first loop around the island. I'm going to turn us 180 degrees, and we're going to circle in the opposite way. Whoa, puffin fly by right across from left to right.
I'm getting a lot of very rare birds today. And a lot of really good puffin action. The puffins seem to really like you all. See, I told you all you have to hype up the puffins.
Come around our 6 o'clock again. Let's hit 6 right now.
That was crazy. I don't think that guy saw the boat. And that's why it did that like evasive maneuvers.
Whoa, here it comes again. Another pass, same thing, right across the bow.
Okay, so that's definitely a paid actor at that point. Like, he's showing off. That's crazy. Yeah, we're puffing really close here at 10 o'clock.
Is it 3 o'clock? He's coming around the stern again now. 6 o'clock.
At the Guillemot at 1 o'clock, there's something really long hanging out of its bill. Probably a gunnelfish. Gunnelfish are also known as rock eels. Oh my gosh, a puffin is flying right at us again. Spooked a laughing gull. 12 o'clock. Right under right under you all again. That was crazy.
Turn at 3 o'clock. Like a common.
I have a trio of puffins at 1 o'clock near that orange buoy. Another puffin flying here at 11 o'clock, right over the water with its orange feet sticking out. We have some really good views of puffins standing on rocks. At about 10 o'clock you can see a bunch of their little white bellies facing into the light. We also have a pretty good view of structures on the island from here. So the more permanent looking building, that is the Hilton. It is currently not taking reservations right now, mostly because it was moved 10 feet off of its foundation in the winter storms. The pointed building is the outhouse. It is the only outhouse painted to look like a fish in the Gulf of Maine. It's a very unique structure. Each researcher has their own tent, and then there are the 2 larger tents. One is for food, the other is for data, and then again, those bird blinds. I will also say, if you see a researcher, you have to wave back to the researcher. If you don't, it's really mean, because they don't get a lot of social interaction out on the island. So when you're on the boat, you have to wave to researchers. There's some more cormorants at 9 o'clock, along with some female eiders. The female eiders are very well camouflaged and brown, but they're at the end, the left end of that rock. Yep, we're being swooped up by terns. We have a raft of puffins coming up at 11 o'clock. See their little silhouettes. There's a guillemot flying at 10 o'clock with something in its bill. Guillemots at 11 o'clock. Again, black with white wing spots. They've got some laughing gulls hanging out with them as well. We can also hear the symphony of laughing gulls on the island. That is what you hear. That is what the island sounds like 24/7. Laughing gulls are terrible roommates. They do not obey quiet hours. And yes, the researchers wear earplugs in order to sleep at night. Also got some cormorants at 9 o'clock, sunning themselves, drying themselves on the rocks. With some great black-backed gulls near them, and a herring gull. Quite a few. Oh, the guillemots almost flew into you all at the front there. That was kind of crazy. 2 guillemots at 1 o'clock as well. One of them just took off. And we have more guillemots right in front of us. It's a guillemot day. We do have the chance of seeing juvenile gulls as well, hanging out on the rocks. We do have one at about 9 o'clock with the other optics, blending in pretty well. We have guillemots at flight at 11 o'clock. I call them Gilly for short. It's very cute. We have more cormorants drying their wings at 10 o'clock as well. Some of them are just standing upright. With more great black-backed gulls. This is the most great black-backed gulls they've seen on the island this season. A puffin in flight at 12 o'clock, now at 11 o'clock. Looks very determined as it's flying like that. puffin at 12 o'clock, flying low over the water with a guillemot following behind it. Circling back to the island. Got more juvenile gulls. I'm also getting a really good whiff of the island right now. The smell of bird poop is a wonderful smell. There's a puffin at 9 o'clock, really close to the boat. Going right around the back of the boat there. Looks like another puffin flying towards us. Nope, it changed its mind. So there's a guillemot at 9 o'clock as well. Puffins coming up on us here. Raft is the word we use to describe a group of puffins in the water. So we have a large raft of puffins at about 10 o'clock and another large raft of puffins further in the distance at 9 o'clock. You see their little bodies bobbing on top of the water. We've got 2 cormorants here at 10 o'clock as well. Remember, those are nicknamed snake birds for a reason. There's a juvenile gull trying to hang out with the puffins. They don't really seem to like that. We have 2 puffins over at 1 o'clock as well. And then 3 puffins at 11 o'clock. And then there's a large raft of puffins at 9 o'clock. A puffin just flew by in front of us, and then those 3 puffins took off. 2 of them did at least at 1 o'clock, and the others being stubborn. Paddling along. You can get a good look at its orange feet as it swims. And these 3 at 10 o'clock, you can also get a really good look at its orange feet. There it goes, one of them dove under. This side of the island can be a little rougher, so make sure you hold on to something if you're moving about. And please remember, for the red tape, don't stand in front of the red tape. I have a group of common eiders at 10 o'clock in the surf. They're really getting beat up by the surf there. And then another cormorant. You can see the bright yellow bill of the cormorant here at 10 o'clock. And there's a good view of a black guillemot at 9 o'clock. See that white wing spot? So I have 2 laughing gulls at 2 o'clock here in the water. Sorry about that, I got too close to the speaker. But 2 laughing gulls at 2 o'clock, that's what those weird looking birds are. Remember, they have this solid black head. So we have a question about the weird boxes that you can see all the way through on the island, and those are bird blinds. Our researchers will spend typically about 3 hours at a time in those bird blinds. They'll have a scope, and they will try to scout out, see the bird bands and also what fish they're bringing back for their chicks.
Party of the trip, if you like anything, the bar's open inside the cabin down below. Danny's down there. He'll help you out with anything you need. We have bottles of water on board. There's Pepsi products. There's imported and domestic beer. Different cocktails, including our famous Bloody Marys and our Pink Lady Rum Punch. Hot dogs in the steamer, chips, candy, other light fare items you can snack on as well. And that's all at the bar inside the air-conditioned cabin on the main deck. Now we're going to cover quite a bit of territory here in this cruise today, folks. We're going to travel about 10 miles to the east of Booth Bay Harbor to this small 7-acre island called Eastern Egg Rock. That's our destination here today. We're going to go to this island. We're going to spend some time circling the island. You don't get off the boat. You're going to stay on the boat. But we're going to go circle this island, and we're going to look for seabirds, including the Atlantic puffin. Before we get too far along and we leave this harbor entirely behind us, I do always like to go through a quick safety announcement. So if I could have everybody's attention for that, I do always appreciate it. First off, the life jacket location on board the boat. It is important that you know where those are. If we were ever in any type of an emergency situation, we would distribute the life vest to you. We'd show you how to don pilot house roof. You are welcome to move about the boat if you choose to do so. However, you want to be careful if you're on your feet and choosing to move about. Always take care to watch where you're putting your feet and your hands, especially in and out through the cabin doorways. You want to step up high over the raised cabin door thresholds. Orphan and Marina, big beautiful inn there. And the big marina out in front is very popular with the visiting yachts. We get big yachts, they come from all over the world to visit Booth Bay Harbor in the summer months. Many times they're over 100 feet long, tied to the face dock out in front. Next door to the Browns Marina is the Carousel Marina. Condominiums are up and behind. Their fuel dock is down in front. It's one of the original filming spots of the 1956 movie musical Carousel, a film that was a Rodgers and Hammerstein's production. Carousel was all about ill-fated romance. It starred Gordon McRae and Shirley Jones. A lot of the harbor locals were the extras in the film, and that was a pretty big deal here in the area at that time, as you'd imagine something like that would be. Our way along today. We are on a relatively high tide right now. If you look in here at the shore, you look high up on these rocks and the pilings, you can see where there's a bit of a color change, where things go from being fairly light to fairly dark. That's the typical mark of the high tide. The average rise and fall of the tide here is about 10 feet. So it is a significant difference between the high and the low point. On average, it takes just about 6 hours for the tide to go one way, 6 hours for the tide to ebb out, 6 hours more for the tide to flood back in. The big church on the hill towards our 9 o'clock, that's Booth Bay Harbor's Catholic Church. It's called Our Lady Queen of Peace. Down on the shore, off to either side of the church, are two of the lobster dealers in town. The red building is Atlantic Edge Lobsters. The gray building is Booth Bay Lobster Wharf. Waterfront dining there. It's all sort of picnic style. You can sit either inside the building or there's al fresco dining on the deck.